So we're at a new piece of property. It's about 3:30, and I'm at my brother's place. He's got a lot of deer, a lot of does, a few bucks. He wants to thin out some does, so we can shoot whatever we want to. If it's a buck, it's 8 or better, but there's a lot of does in here, so I come up here, help him thin some does out. Been up here 5 minutes. We already got deer coming through. Oh, that's a buck. That's a buck. That's a buck. That's a buck. Got a buck. Still see him. He's about 35 yards this way. He's headed down to where my brother's at, so maybe my brother will see him. Spot. I'm shaking. I gotta get down because I only brought one arrow. Oh God. I shot just underneath him. There was one tree limb that was, I cleared a lane, but there was one tree limb that I could not see. And I hit it. Missed him. I shot just underneath him. Now he's got my wind. Well, I was in the climber for literally like 2 minutes. Had a pretty good buck come in. I had one tree limb. I hit it. Knocked my arrow down. He ran up on the ridge and he stopped and then he just walked away. So, oh man, I was in this stand for 2 minutes before he come in. He went behind me and around me, never smelled me, which is a good thing. So maybe we can get something to come back through here. So stop, kind of trotted. He blew one time and then walked. So I don't know. Hear that? There's an airport not far from here. So this place is really loud. But there's no pressure here. Alright, so on this episode, we actually hunted some new property. My brother lives up towards Nashville. He's got just a few acres private land. You can't shoot guns, but you can bow hunt. And he's been sending me all these pictures of all these deer, and I was like, all right, I'm coming. So he wanted to help me. I went to help him thin them out a little bit, and we scouted out his place. It was so crazy because I've never hunted in some woods that was so loud. I mean, you can hear trucks driving by, airplanes. The airport was like right down the road, sirens running through, people cutting grass next door. I mean, it was just crazy because I've never hunted in an environment like that. And but anyway, we scouted out a place. I took my climber and took my bow. Scouted out a place. There were so many trails, and I'm like, I don't want to sit on top of a trail. I want to get off. But everywhere you went, there's trails. So we found a place. I hung the climber up and we backed out, went back to his house. I shot the bow to make sure everything was legit. I changed clothes, got up and I climbed up. I probably climbed up about 15 feet, pulled the bow up, set the camera, and as soon as I got everything set and looked to my left, I think it was my left, here come a buck coming down a trail. I wasn't in the stand for 2 minutes, and he actually went down the ridge, headed towards my brother. He was 15 yards from my brother, but my brother couldn't get a shot because it was so thick. I sat there and watched this deer all the way down, and then whenever I guess he spotted my brother or whatever, then he ended up coming back up the ridge. He was 19 yards from me. And I had a clear shooting lane, so I thought there was one tree limb, and it's a bare, I mean, it was just so small a twig that had come out over my shooting lane that I did not see when I looked through my scope. And when I pulled the trigger, it caught that tree limb and it just pushed my arrow down, and it went right underneath that buck. The worst thing about this was I left all of my arrows here at the house. I had one arrow. This buck, he took off and ran for about 5 yards and then cut back and then stopped. At this time, he was 10 yards in front of me. He's just looking around trying to figure out what's going on. Never saw me. I had no more arrows. So he just wandered off into the top of the ridge. I got down. I had to go get my arrow, climb back up. It was a mess. It was a mess. Rookie mistakes were made, a few of them, and it cost me a big buck. But anyway, it was neat to see, even getting down out of the stand, like, and you know, there's just so many deer out there. It's crazy. They're not very pressured. They're not hunted very much. So, I mean, it's crazy. So I'm gonna definitely be going back there. But anyway, I did hit a miss right there. Rookie mistake. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little episode. I'm going back there. I gotta redeem myself for missing, especially a 20-yard shot. So anyway, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, tell me what you think, and I hope to see you soon. We are going back. We're not giving up, so hang tight till then, next adventure.